It is time to talk business with Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. Good morning, Tyler.
Happy Friday, Randine.
Thank you to you as well. And we're starting our Happy Friday with new inflation numbers for the month.
Yeah, economists at TD Bank, they're calling the July inflation numbers calm and predictable, just the way the Bank of Canada wants it. If we take a look at the boards, I can show you, I can break it down exactly what's going on across Canada versus BC, because it is a bit of a different story. In Canada, inflation rose year over year 1.3%. That's a bit of a drop off from the previous month when it was at 1.5%. But if you go to BC, that's actually closer to the Bank of Canada's target rate. We're going at 2.1%, which is good. We actually do want inflation. I know people associate it with paying more at the stores, but it's good for the economy overall. But the reason why, we have these kind of volatile numbers sometimes is, of course, we have volatile items like gasoline. That dropped year over year by 14%, what you're paying at the pumps. So if you strip away a lot of those volatile items and we go to the core index, that's what the Bank of Canada closely monitors, we have a rate which is exactly at BC's, that's 2.1%. So overall, not wild numbers for the month of July. It's good stuff. But look, if you're going to the grocery store, that's where you're going to see a lot of the volatility. That's where consumers are paying a lot more this month. We have prices of apples that shot up 15%, potatoes about 9%. Fresh fish, that's about 10% as well. So be prepared to pay a little bit more at the grocery stores, but a little bit less at the pumps going forward at this point.
All right, and Tyler, we want to mention too, Ballard Power Systems, our embattled local fuel cell company, now has signed a big deal with Toyota.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ups and downs for Ballard Power Systems over the last few decades. There's a lot of expectations that fuel cells for cars would take off. That never really came to fruition. But Ballard just signed a deal with the trading arm of Toyota to get distribution throughout all of Japan. So I need to emphasize this. Ballard's not going to be producing hydrogen fuel cells for Toyota. Toyota already does their own. But what they will have access to is much wider access to the market there in Japan. The Japanese government, they're really supportive of hydrogen fuel cells. They want to make sure not only companies like Toyota has access to them, but other companies throughout the entire country, and that's where Ballard's going to be able to come in. So over the last 2 years, Ballard, they have a new CEO, Randy McEwen. We've seen a lot of business going on in Asia, especially China with Ballard. So they've actually been on a bit of an upswing over the last 2 years, and this is just the next step for Ballard going forward.
All right, Tyler, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks, Randine.